Good afternoon, everyone. First, I would like to thank President Brown, members of the Board of Trustees, our honored guests, family, and friends for being here. But I especially want to thank and congratulate the class of 2017. Give yourselves a pat on the back, guys. You've earned it. Words can't sufficiently express how honored I am, nor can they describe the anxiety I am experiencing. Maybe that's why I majored in illustration instead of English or public speaking. But I couldn't pass up an opportunity to address such a wonderful collective of brilliant minds. You know I love ya. We all experience anxiety and fear. Some of us have it worse than others. The world is a scary place, and it's constantly changing. Just when you think you've got it all figured out, just when you think you've prepared for every eventuality, just when things start going your way, something happens. We've witnessed some crazy developments in recent years. The fact is, our world is constantly changing for the better or for the worse. And we may wonder, what can we do about it? The world is immense, and next to it, we look like small, squishy humans. However, I'm not here to tell you that you're insignificant. Quite to the contrary, you are all powerful catalysts, forces to be reckoned with, and you cannot be stopped, not even by giants. And there are a lot of giants, especially in a place like New York City. Some of these giants may be apathetic to your efforts. Some might even actively oppose you. They might make you feel unacceptable. I know I wasn't instantly accepted when I came out as transgender. You can probably imagine the things I was told. It's just a phase. She'll never be a real boy. And wouldn't it be easier to stay the way you are? We've all endured such words and the sting they create. And it doesn't matter if it's your gender identity or your career that's being demeaned. It's rough. As harsh as people can be, you may be your own biggest critic. Your self-doubt can become so intense that you may find it difficult to accept success, even when it comes your way. This is called imposter syndrome, and it sounds a little like this. I don't deserve this honor. I'm just fooling everyone. I'm not a real artist. You may have heard of a guy named Vincent van Gogh, and it may be tough to fathom that the world didn't care about him or his work when he was alive. His art was considered garish, uncouth, and not a soul coveted his paintings. But can you imagine a world without the iconic images Van Gogh created? I'm looking at you, Starry Night tote bag. My point is, if Van Gogh let his doubts halt his hand, he wouldn't have changed art forever. If you paint a self-portrait with brushstrokes of doubt, you'll only serve to dull your inner light. Dimmer and dimmer you may become, but I know how resilient and luminous you all are, and I am certain that no matter how many layers of doubt you wear, nothing can truly extinguish your flame. Two particularly bright lights led me to FIT long ago. They immigrated from Colombia to make better lives for themselves. Many things tarnished their shine. They had little money, didn't speak English, and I can't imagine what kind of first impression Manhattan must have left on them. Maybe they were shocked, confused, terrified, all of the above. Despite this, their lights only grew brighter and found success. These tenacious people are here with us today, so I would like to take a moment to thank my father and his mother for persevering, and I would like to thank the Fashion Institute of Technology on behalf of the graduating class for providing us with the skills and support that transformed us into able, capable professionals. Oh, did I mention, I'm third generation FIT alumnus. Needless to say, the Fashion Institute has been in my family for a long time. But now that I'm bound to all of you through our shared experiences, I'd like to welcome you to my family of FIT alumni. As new family members, I want you to remember that each of you is a work of art. Art is never perfect, but it is beautiful. A single work can be small, but its impact immeasurably large. It undergoes many changes before it sees completion. But do not become complacent, my friends. You are not done changing yet. Your lives as beautiful, breathing, thinking art are still in the making, and you are in absolute command of what your final piece will look like. Congratulations, class of 2017. Live long and prosper.